Oh, someone sneaking on. Master's gone as well. Not too much, I guess. Have to have someone keeping guard around the stock rooms. Also, be sure to check out the Patreon page where you can get next week's episode. Right now, a full-length version of this and some exclusive Studio Ghibli reactions. I have this bad feeling they're going to blame the stealing on Thorfinn and Aina somehow. Like in the new facial hair coming in. Yeah, treats them like people. I think he probably just sees that they're hardworking, appreciates that, values that. Can see that they're good people, yeah. Yeah, get a room, you two. Yeah, that's something new. He might not think it, but he is a good guy. They just have a little chat every morning. Hell yeah. She called me a good person. She made eye contact with me. Yeah, they're not gonna like this, are they? She's got her own role to fill. Yeah, if a relationship does blossom, they'll punish one of them, won't they? Ooh, stuff growing already. Nice. They gotta grow big and strong. He's learning so much, growing so much. Appreciative of nature, yeah, look at that. I do wonder if we'll get a time skip, actually. Like a 3 or 4 year time skip when they're close to buying themselves out. Or what do they do with that freedom? Oh yeah, she might not be able to get out. They might be able to buy her out. I mean, earning even more money though. Give us a good harvest. I've never seen this much emotion from Thorfinn, you know? Just pray to the people. Yeah, so much personality. I mean, you know, this arc specifically, especially if Thorfinn had stayed static, might not have been as interesting. Oh, and a son, another son. So he wants to be like his big brother and go off to battle, yeah. Has he worked under Canute then? What's the deal with his... Yeah, the battles he's been fighting. Surely it'd be under Harold. You know, Snake? Yeah, good friends. I wonder if they train together. They caught the thieves? They're just kids though. Got a hunch, no proof, no evidence. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Especially with the lack of evidence, just saying you've got a hunch it's them.
一度戦闘が追っ始まりゃ、それぞれの部族が点で勝手に目標を攻撃するんだ。
Omar definitely looks out to him, taking this all in.
もちろん行くよ、戦場。
Is he just saying that though?
上等だぜ。
さすが我が
Yeah, as a chance to prove himself. You can see they've got the same nose.
首飾りだ。へい。
Oh,
何これ、干し肉食っていいの？
I wouldn't eat that.
構わねえが、耳なんてうまくねえぞ。
え？
イングランド人の耳だ。
All the people that he's killed. Speaking of ears, someone else has taken off an ear recently.
とビビりだなお前は。そんなことでどうする？
Yeah, there's more to just fighting.
鉄拳？
Ironfist Ketil.
親父の若い頃の伝説だぞ。戦闘が始まると、あっという間に自分の
Wow, but he's changed his ways. I wonder if he ever interacted with fours. They probably would be the same-ish age.
この親父。
Fours, Escalade, and Forkel, they'd all be around the same age probably. Forkel would love to fight him, maybe.
アルゲル、旅の疲れもあるだろう。そろそろ奥で休
There's also the name Forgil. How has he got that name? There's a similarity with Fours, Forfin, Forkel, Forgil. Have they interacted in the past?
あら、名前言え。
こらやめんか。怯えているから喋れんのだぞ。
You're just scaring them more.
さあ、名前を。
Yeah, he's got a smile on his face.
妹はどうだ。
Bora.
そうか。シチュルに
Of course, the 4 bit is also the god, of course.
もしかしてお前たちの祖父の名はボーではないかね。
They know the family.
危惧しています。
おう、あのスノッリか。最近顔を見せないと思ったら。
Is he going to put them to work to earn that money back? But also, that means you can pay them to feed them.
家族は他の家に奉公人として引き取られるのが習わしだ。しかしこの頃
Yeah, it's going cloudy. Oh, I've got to help them out. Is the whole Iron Fist thing maybe a
ちと目にゴミが
propaganda? I don't know how true it is because obviously he's got a good heart, emotionally connected.
二人は何を盗んだんだ。
It wasn't much.
多数ですが、とりあえず麦の粉一袋。
Oh, they did confess to something. Okay.
なら話は早え。腕一本だな。
Cut off an arm.
おう。なら妹の分の罰。
Seeing the son he's raised here, though,
両腕切断だ。
he's willing to cut off a child's arm.
後で決まりだろう、親父殿。
恐ろしい。
Yeah, afraid of what he's created.
盗みに入ったりしたのだ。わしはどうあってもお前たちのことをしよう。
Put them to work, that's the best way around it, right? And then you can actually end up helping them.
少年に重罰を与えるのはどうかと考えます。両腕を切り落としては使い物に。
Is Forgil gonna think this shows weakness? 12.
大人と同じ仕事を始め。
Seeing the anger in him as well, I was getting a bit of Forfin vibes. Even the hair is a little similar.
当農場に雇い入れることを提案いたします。仕事は旦那様が貸し与えた土地の
Will they be working with Forfin and Ina, maybe?
今後盗みを働く必要もなくなる問題の解決です。
Solves the problem at the root as well, you know?
以上の理由から仕置きは棒打ちなどが妥当と思われます。
Still something, yeah.
いや盗んだ分
Just the working's fine, yeah.
さて何回ですか？
He's got to show a bit of strength and do it though. Yeah, he'll take them for her. I mean, he appreciates his resolve there.
いい度胸だ。親 話だろ。俺にやらせて。
Oh no, he'll go far harder as well.
行くぜガキ。
Yeah, wow. The way his body like distorted there, bent.
一つ。
待て、やめろと。
Forgil was just doing it, enjoying it, you know? See, why was he so different as a warrior before? Has he just grown and learned? Or is it because this isn't like on a battlefield setting?
嘘なのだ。鉄拳なんぞ。
All a lie, okay.
皆がわしに当然のように勇敢さを求めてくる。
And he does occasionally have to show it, live the lie and back it up.
お優しいことが悪いことであるはずはありませんわ。
お前だけなのだ。
She just, yeah, acts as his muse, his like confession.
お前がいなかったら、この世は。
That's interesting. That could conflict with Aina being interested in her, yeah. Okay, so that was episode 7, season 2 of Vinland Saga, Ironfist Ketil, which is just all a lie, all a falsehood. He's built up this myth around him which just isn't true. I do wonder if the lie gets broken, if it gets revealed, what will happen. You know, Forgil will obviously be disappointed. He has almost based his entire personality off of this myth of his dad as this great warrior. I'm surprised as he's been battling, he hasn't, you know, said, oh, my dad is the Iron Fist Ketil, and people have thought, oh yeah, you know, the great man. Haven't they all just gone, who the hell was that, you know? It's funny as seeing him as a mirror to Thor's as well, even though Thor's and him have come to the same kind of conclusion, the same ending, where they're kind of like a happy, peaceful man. They had different starts where Thor's is almost the archetype of what Ketil was basing his lie on, you know? And before the lie was revealed, I was thinking, oh, I wonder if they've ever interacted, but probably not. I mean, there's still the possibility, but probably not on a battlefield, not in that same context as I was thinking before. And then with Ketil there and Arnhold and her being this kind of person he can just confess everything to, this secret holder, I am wondering how that is going to conflict with Aina's feelings for her. Because initially, you know, they were saying, you know, they were praying and saying, we'll get free, but what will happen to her? Will they try and buy her freedom, and then Ketil won't like that and won't accept that? Or will she run away and then he's left without this kind of emotional support that he needs? How much can Ketil like protest that? Obviously, you know, he is a kind master in the way of letting people earn their own freedom. Is there a way she can earn her freedom? Do they have a setup like that? I am glad that that was the conclusion they came to for the kids, for the stealing, them you know, coming to a similar deal where they'll get on the farm and get to work and earn that back what they had stolen, but also it's addressing the root of the problem. You know, they stole because they didn't have any food, because dad had gone off, the breadwinner had gone. So now that, you know, they'll earn a bit of money from it, some of that will go back to Ketil to pay it off, but some of it they will get, or if it's not money, it's through resources, similar concept. So they'll have a bit to live on while they're helping out, and slowly, you know, learn some skill as well, learn a trade. It could become similar situation to Thorfinn and Aina, where they are just, you know, when they get their freedom, they can then carry on and just, they've got a farm, they've got a skill, they've got a trade, something they can monetize, you know. And then with Thorfinn, it is really great to see, we're seeing so much more personality, like curiosity, intrigue from him. He's like, oh, this is interesting, seeing how plants grow, learning so much from Aina. It's really great to see, really cool. I'm glad we're getting to see this side of him and just see him grow and develop, you know. As I said, I think it would actually maybe be a bit boring if he stayed stagnant. You know, in season 1, his character arc does stay stagnant for most, but there's so much happening around him that it's okay. Whereas here, there's not as much happening kind of around him. It's just the arc of growing and meeting Aina and being a slave here. The kind of political stuff is not as prominent here. So if he was still staying static, I don't know if it would work as well as what's happening now, where we do actually get to see him grow, because we've stayed with him for so long. Being with this character for so long, it's great to finally see some growth from him, you know? And yeah, I was just thinking, if the kids are being put to work by Pater will, like, you know, teach them a little bit, but maybe they will go off and interact with Thorfinn and Aina. I imagine so, you know, you wouldn't just introduce these characters. I mean, they could just be one-offs because the whole thing here was getting that insight into Ketil, but, you know, they could keep them around. And of course, there's the ever-looming presence of Canute maybe showing up. We saw Thorgil here. He was talking about Canute, saying that he's the king now and how much he's grown, and, you know, talking about everything he's got up to when he's off battling and how much that is just terrifying Ketil as well, seeing this son that he has brought up and grown. I think Ketil might actually be more proud of Ulmer if Ulmer still needs a bit of growth, but if he grows to be not necessarily a coward, but you can have strength in resisting violence and resisting war in that way, whereas Thorgil kind of seeks it out. If Ulmer kind of grew into that, I think that would make him more proud, because he'd be more similar to Ketil, which I think is something more noble as well. You know, this series does tackle the concept of masculinity and manhood and manliness, and in some ways Ketil is more of a man than some of these other people who are willing to be a child. You know, it's a kid. Forgiveness is a virtue as well. What constitutes as masculinity and manliness is ever shifting. Societally, it's a societal concept. I think being strong-headed and strong in your convictions, that's what makes you manly. That's what makes you a true man. Someone standing up to Thorgil beating kids, that would be something impressive, something to condone. And, you know, Ketil isn't even quite there yet either. He still is playing along with this societal idea of manliness, having to keep up this image of the Ironfist that he has created, this lie that he's created. He's having to lean into that. But I think if he was assertive with his kindness, that would be really great to see, as he is when kind of Thorgil isn't here to judge him. That's real kind of maturity, radical kindness in that way. So yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you really love this, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all the future uploads. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.